here. A very nice inaugural season in Division I for the man who came from Colorado Mesa, and it's the team in green and white who gets us started off here inside historic Titan Gymnasium. Titans have their grays and blues on, and this is Peter Bondel, the star sophomore, in position. Caden Ward is out there with Peter Bondel. Good is joined by Moose. Luka Tarlash, his first opportunity since he was injured in the first game of the season. Check that. Out at the beginning of the season, he did his return against Redlands. It's nice to see Luka Tarlash back into the starting rotation here in a second straight game. So Titans get the turnover. They have Josh Ward, they have Isaiah Williams, Dela Cruz Monegro, Bryce Cofield. Here's Dela Cruz Monegro. Skip pass near side for Ward. Joshua Ward penetrating, swinging quarter, Monegro triple, no good.
All right, so both teams off to an auspicious start here, but listen, we just started Big West play. We're a minute into it. A turnover and a missed shot. That's
coming into the action. Cal State Fullerton leads the Big West in points per game. Cal Poly is fourth as a foul is called on the ensuing rebound. It's going to go against the Titans here. On the rebound attempt was Hamad Musa out of Doha, Qatar.
One of the things Fullerton did really well on Saturday against one of the best offensive rebounding teams is they controlled the glass, which is going to be key here tonight for Cal State Fullerton.
Cal Poly is one of the fastest moving offenses in the nation. In fact, they're number 3 according to Ken Palm. Ball on the wing for Musa. Titans looking to squeeze out that space. Bondel pulls the trigger, a 3, no good. How about the freshman Williams keeping it alive here for the Titans?
Love it.
Fullerton
love the energy.
On the move.
Oh.
Back to Williams. You wanted him to.
I wanted him to finish that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's your guy, Bryce Cofield. He has been a star in the last 2 weeks. Ball punched away by Musa, and it stays with Cal State Fullerton. So the Titans get a Division I victory against Pepperdine a week ago, and that propels them here into conference play, feeling a little bit more settled, and I think it's a good position to be in as we welcome Cal Poly here.
No, for sure, and it's one of those things we talked about it.
Oh, 5-second violation.
All right.
First one we've seen here this season. Joshua Ward.
I didn't know that was still a thing.
Was the gunner there.
All right, got to be a little bit more. They got it good defensively to start off so far. Doing a pretty nice job. But got to clean up some of the little things here in the early going.
Bondel's averaging 16 a game, and he gets an assist to a cutting Caden Ward. That's how the lid is lifted here on a Thursday night. 2-0 early. Caden Ward at his 15 points per game. He and Bondel have paired up quite nicely as Cofield can't get the scoop and score.
Did like the take, aggressive take to the rim, just couldn't finish it right there. Cal Poly's not going to be shy about launching a 3.
And Ward cans it. On the season, Caden Ward is shooting it lights out. 39% from 3. 5-0 here early. Baseline drive, Dela Cruz Monegro. Luckily the skip makes it to his intended target. Ward has 15 on the clock. This is a zone defense for Cal Poly. Blown by, Monegro hits and one.
Excellent take to the rim right there, drawing some contact and able to finish off here to get the Titans on the board. Great movement, great ball movement by Cal State Fullerton.
Peter Bondel gets tallied with the first foul here for the Mustangs, coming in at the game 4 and 5 overall. A marquee, perhaps the best win that the Big West has so far that isn't by a team named UC San Diego is by Cal Poly. They beat Utah in Salt Lake City. We'll talk more about that here.
That's a good win.
It's a great win. They shot 15 for 24 from the three-point line as Dela Cruz hits and Jaden Henderson enters.
Jaden Henderson been doing a really nice job. We mentioned this on Saturday. Our intrepid photographer Henry Tran said that he was our star player. Like that's the glue guy right there. And you know what? Henry's on the floor, watching these guys up close, but he has done a really nice job for us.
Henderson did have 5 assists in that game on Saturday as Bondel glides in without much difficulty on the finish. Here comes Cofield, freshman campaign for the Sierra Canyon alum, and he is really impressed, especially in games on the road. Cal, Wyoming, And the Portland tournament all fared him well. There's a pass that is intercepted, a dangerous one by Hamid Musa.
Yeah, might have forced that one a little bit. Don't need to be making that play.
And Musa rewards himself with a long three.
Yeah, as you said, Cal Poly's not going to be shy about putting up the three-point shot. One of the things that the coaches told us coming into this season, what he wanted to see out of the Titans was quick shots, draining threes. Hasn't quite been that way so far.
Ward can't get the hesitation. The birthday boy, Kendrick DeLuna, punches it out, but unable to save it is Bryce Cofield. It will stay with the Titans. It is not officially KDL's birthday. It came 2 days ago, but we're still celebrating.
Is he one of those people who celebrates like a birthday week?
My guess is that he doesn't do it, but the people around him do it.
Could be, yeah.
He is such a celebrated human being.
Of course. His biggest fans here in attendance tonight, my son.
Absolutely. I don't know if they make a KDL jersey small enough for your son, though.
Yeah. We were looking for one out at the souvenir shop. Great pass.
Here's KDL to the near side. Cofield, a three, no, but contact. Hamid Musa got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and that will send Bryce Cofield, who has lived at the free throw line this season, back to that 15-foot mark.
Yeah, one of the things, really love the way they move the ball around the court right there. Swinging the ball to Cofield, who got an open shot, a little bit of contact there. Now an opportunity to complete the three-point or get three chances.
I guess if you get all three, then it would be completed.
Right, it would be a three-point play then, right?
Bryce Cofield started off the season coming off the bench, but we knew it from the onset that he was going to work his way as a starter in this rotation.
Well, I declared that him or Christian Williams needs to be on the court at all times for Fullerton. And I think we've adhered to that so far this season. Those two guys are big spark plugs for this team.
Guzman Vasilic enters his first moments. Caden Ward takes a seat. Cofield buries it. So the deficit cut in half, down by 5. Kieran Elliott, the Lubbock, Texas native, a junior and a guard transfer from West Texas A&M, checks in for Cal Poly. Cal Poly off a win against Redlands. Prior to that, their D1 games in a tournament in Northern Arizona. They lost to NAU and Southeast Missouri State. Bondel travels with it.
Yeah, too many steps.
Well, he is from Slovenia, so he does want to stamp that passport.
There you go. Very nice.
KDL is going to take his seat for Landon Seaman. Seaman had a heck of a game against Pepperdine off the bench.
No, he did a great job. And I like the rotation that CDT is working right now. Landon could obviously be one of those guys. He's good enough to start for this team as he draws a foul right there. But I kind of like the idea of having somebody who's a spark off the bench. As a coach myself, sometimes I like those super subs who come in and give a little bit of energy at this point of the game.
Caden Ward enters for Hamid Musa. CDT in his illustrious career continuing here with Cal State Fullerton. 13 seasons, 164 wins, winningest coach in program history. Seaman leaves the floater short. Ball ping-ponged around and comes away to Ward, who scoops it to Bondel. Back to Ward, and here come the Mustangs. Vasilic, baseline. Good job by Williams on the recovery. Ball now finds the left pocket. Kieran. Look at the pace of this Cal Poly offense.
Yeah, but Fullerton's matching the energy, causing a turnover right there and pushing it right back up the court.
Christian Williams, the stutter, and some contact. He'll head to the line for a pair. There were 2 Mustangs in. Caden Ward was in the area, so was Ali Osron. And it's going to go on Caden Ward. And I'm watching game tape. That's what I think he was doing.
I was at Bryant's.
Okay.
Right around the corner over here. One of the great sponsors of Cal State Fullerton Athletics. I went there right at midnight. My 21st birthday was on a Wednesday, but at midnight.
Right. It was Thursday.
Go in, hey, it's now my time to shine.
Christian Williams at the free throw line splits the pair. The freshman struggled a little bit, 72% from the charity stripe this season.
Got to be a little bit better there.
Caden Ward with another walk. Turnover at number 4 for Cal Poly. The thing that's keeping the Titans sticking around, they're 1 for 5 shooting, but is these turnovers. Cal Poly is 4 for 6 from the field, but 4 turnovers.
No, that's one of the things, like, being able to force turnovers is key for this team. It's something they did really well against Pepperdine, trying to keep that up, but now they got to go out there and make the buckets.
Another whistle off the ball. This is the second time the Mustangs have been caught contact down low. Caden Ward will pick up his second.
We saw it. The crew that was here on Saturday was a little bit different with the whistles. Like Fullerton didn't even get, like, they had Pepperdine had 2 fouls in the second half. A little bit different than what we're seeing tonight. A lot of calls.
Jaden Henderson, the 10-footer, a fadeaway, it's down. That's his bread and butter. Anywhere within the 15-foot mark of the basket, he is automatic, and he brings the Titans within 2. Other side here, Kieran Elliott hands it off. Jake Davis's first touch. He got the start last time out against Redlands. Only an 87-81 win against a Division III foe, though. I'm sure Coach DeGeorge had some thoughts about that one. Kept Redlands sticking around with the rebounds and the free throws. 6 for Elliott, baseline drive, an extra skip, can't get the floater to fall. Rebound Williams, gunned up, and we're on the move with Henderson. Ward alone, a 3, you bet! And the Titans get their first lead of the evening, courtesy of Joshua Ward.
You know, this is something that we saw against Pepperdine as well, is one of the things that killed Fullerton last year. One of the things that killed Fullerton last year is they'd get in these stretches, and then teams would get distance from them, and they'd fall behind. Actually, we saw that against Pacific earlier this season, and even last week, or even Saturday. Pepperdine opened up an 18-11 lead. You're like, oh, here we go again. But Fullerton matched, caught him, passed him, never looked back. Kind of like Fullerton being able to find somebody who's able to stop the runs. I think that was one of the biggest things from last season, is that we didn't, when the team needed an answer, we didn't have anybody.
Nope.
There was nobody who would step up. Now guys like Ward and Cofield and Henderson, those, even Landon Seaman, like all these guys can step up and make big buckets.
Davis on the swing, back to Ward. He'll try a contested 3, and it falls.
He's good.
Caden Ward is so good. He's a sophomore from Stockton, and somebody who you hope sees enough of what he likes in Cal Poly to maybe stay, because he is a talent that I guarantee you could potentially see the transfer portal.
No, I'd love for him to hit the portal. Go somewhere else. Get out of the Big West, young man.
I thought you were rooting for him just as a human being. Like, it's great for you to go and do all the things that'll make you successful in life.
I would love for him to go to Auburn or something. We don't know. He's really good. Like, it's fun to watch him because he does such a great job. You saw right there the 3 he just made. Hand in his face, undeterred. Just a great basketball player.
He's the league scoring guard forward, explosive downhill drive. Guzman Vasilic travels. The third walk we have seen by 3 different Mustangs. By the way, Cal Poly is one of the most well-represented international rosters in the nation. All 3 of the travelers so far are international players.
We saw that with Pepperdine too, but they've done a great job of recruiting internationally. And honestly, like, it makes a lot of sense when you have a school like Cal Poly. If you've ever been on the campus there, you're like, yeah, I could see why people would step foot on that campus and be like, yeah, I'm going here.
Oh, I crave High Street Deli every day. Henderson, the right shoulder jumper, overcooked. Titans shooting 3 for 8 now from the field. Cal Poly is 5 for 8. Fullerton does have a 3 and 4 free throws. Led for a moment of this game so far, but Cal Poly has largely been in control. 13 seconds on the clock, ball swung left pocket. That's Ali Osrun. Finds Davis, skip past Tarlash. Lost the handle, ball is thrown into the floor seats, and the Titans will get it back here. Turnover number 6 for Cal Poly.
Yeah, Cal Poly is a team that would love to get rid of the ball early in the shot clock, but Fullerton doing a great job with their rotational defense, forcing that extra pass that ends up leading to a turnover.
Josh Ward, his bread and butter.
Love it. Just fearless the way he takes it to the rim, really attacks it. No hesitation. Love to see it.
No hesitation for Vasilic on the response with a 3. Guzman Vasilic bearing a triple, 16-13, Coach CDT.
Not happy.
Not happy.
Not happy with Davis White at all.
And Davis White, who really has made his rotational minutes this season through his defense, with a defensive lapse that was very rare on the previous possession.
Yeah, it's one of those things, too, when you saw the reaction of Coach, surprised he's still on the court right now.
CDT
I think that's a testament to how good he is.
Well, that and CDT is very stoic most of the time. So when he breaks character, there's a good reason. Vasilic hangs and hits. He's out of Uruguay. He's a sophomore, and he's also a spectacular young talent as this ball is thrown away by Ward.
Yeah, he was so high on the glass when he threw that down. It was very impressive.
Titans have turned it over 4 times. One fewer than the Mustangs. Offensive foul as Jake Davis uses the elbow to clear some space away from Joshua Ward. Team foul number 5 for Cal Poly. And Osron will take a seat. Entering for his first moments are Troy Plumtree, the freshman from New Zealand. So now that fiery perimeter game here finds Davis in the corner. He has really struggled from 3, just 20% for the College of the Sequoias transfer. Tarlach, near side Guzman, baseline drive against contact, and a whistle is blown. Oh boy, Dela Cruz Monegro seemed to have gotten maybe 4 phalanges on that rubber. Oh, they're going to call it on Cofield from behind.
Okay, that makes more sense.
We'll see here if we can see the contact. Does it make sense?
I mean, it's better than calling it
on the guy who made the clean block?
Yeah. I mean, that is one where you're like, oh, I might have made a mistake.
Vasilic this season 8 for 10, now 9 for 11 from the charity stripe. He really gave fits to the Titans last year, but he had that 16-point game against CSUN. This year he had that 13-point game against Utah, and his defense largely a big reason why they were able to beat the Utes on the road.
Yeah, he does such a great job defensively. Anything that he gives offensively is a huge bonus.
Yep. 7-point lead here for Cal Poly, matching their largest. They're 7 for 10 from the field. The Titans are 4 for 10. Joshua Ward with 4 points. Now KJ Garris, his first touch. KJ's played between 8 and 15 minutes a game, depending on the matchup. Seaman down low, nice finish with the left hand.
There it is. I was almost about to scream and one, but they didn't quite see it the same way.
I don't know if you would have gotten that whistle.
Probably not.
Guzman takes the Tarlach screen. Nice little scoop pass to him. The hesitation swings back straight away. Triple Davis, air ball. On the season, just 9 for 44 now from beyond the arc.
My name is Destiny Morris.
This is a Cal Poly team that possesses a multitude of scorers who can hurt you. So even though the Titans would like to respond to Ward, you still have to pay attention to the field around him.
Yeah, it's one of those things that they can find so many ways to beat you. It's a reason why they were so successful against a team like Utah.
Dela Cruz can't hit, good with the board.
Did like the take right there, just not able to finish.
Titans are led with 5 by Joshua Ward. We mentioned the Wards were going to be the players to watch, and so far they have delivered. Austin Good is a freshman from Bella Vista Prep, an incredible EYBL program. I actually saw him in San Diego. There's an interception by Ward, but he saves it to Troy Plumtree. They gave a fresh 20. They gave a fresh 30. I don't think that there should have been a fresh shot clock at all. I don't think that there was ever possession.
Yeah,
I don't think Joshua Ward ever had possession.
I would have disagreed with that assessment.
Nonetheless, here's KJ Garris. The Titans force Cal Poly into an empty possession. Garris, the floater, he's blocked at the rim, and a late whistle ensues. Austin Good got the block, but I do believe that some contact after the block is why the whistle was blown, and it's nice to see KJ is okay.
Yeah, I felt there was definitely some contact right there. If we see this play one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, come on. I saw Ward was down there talking to the official. I don't know if they were talking about how cool Brian's was or wherever, whatever, what the conversation was about, but it couldn't have been about that foul.
Here's KJ Garris, freshman from Atlanta. Fantastic up-and-comer. He was the Georgia 1A Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, a 4-year varsity player, led Grayson to the Final Four. He is a 6'5" defensive-minded player, but when he gets it going from deep, watch out.
Yeah, I love the way he's been playing so far this season. Going to be a tremendous contributor to the Titans this season. Again, as this team's just starting to find itself and really establish the roles and responsibilities on this team.
Cal Poly hasn't scored in 95 seconds in a jump ball. Look at a fired up Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro. Possession arrow favors Fullerton.
You got to love the energy. The turnovers, you mentioned it a moment ago. Creating turnovers, creating takeaways, I think is the best way to do it. I don't like to refer to them as turnovers. Those are pressures that you're using to create takeaways. They're taking away the ball from Cal Poly, forcing them into some shots that they probably don't want to take, speeding the game up a little bit for a team that likes to play at a quick pace. Fullerton's doing a nice job here.
Did you see that? Coach Diedrich Taylor directing the janitorial staff like they're to the defense.
Really hands-on here. That's
he is. Multiple roles.
Yes. Well, you know, it's a small state school. We gotta have many different hats. I actually run the electricity here.
That's why the power's been out for so many days.
Yeah, you know.
We figured it out. Somebody called facilities. Oh wait, we know that guy.
Yeah.
I believe that we're back to play.
All right.
So here's Joshua Ward now. Transfer from Palm Beach Atlantic, continuing that great D2 to D1 pipeline. Floater to Garris. Luckily, he gets it and finishes.
You know, sometimes you get fortunate here. Little miscommunication right there. Left his feet before he wanted to. Still found a way to get the ball to KJ. And KJ is able to put that up and score.
Titans have held Cal Poly scoreless for 2 minutes. They're on a mini 6-0 spurt. Tarlac swings, and a foul is called.
Wow.
Joshua Ward swooping in like he's a defensive back, but it does not matter. Tarlac collides with Davis White. Team foul number 5 for the Titans. It'll be under the hoop here for Cal Poly.
Yeah, interesting call right there. Fullerton was already down the court the other way. So you see this right here. Ball's already up the court.
I understand why the whistle was blown. My only counter is that the offensive player had enforced the contact.
Yes.
But I understand you could make the case that Davis White was out of control, and that's why the contact was made. Nonetheless, it's the Mustangs in possession. Peter Bondel checks back in. Troy Plumtree's also out there. Here's Bondel off the pass, and he swishes in a triple.
What a play.
Mustangs needed that, stopping 2.5 minutes of anemic offense. DeLuna fires. Garris, touch pass to Christian Williams, the freshman. Back to Ward, baseline dribble, floater through contact, stays with it and finishes.
Love the offensive rebound right there. Controlled it with one hand, was able to get it back up and into the hoop, using the glass. The bank is open late.
Caden Ward.
Not for Cal.
And then the foul is called on Ward, who trips up on Joshua Ward.
An interesting sequence right there, to say the least. I was, I don't know, you might have caught him. Comes up.
To me, that's almost a no call. Because the play is so slow.
And it's going the other way already. There are times where you're just, you know.
But look, in real time, it's bang, bang. And he was set, and there was contact. So if you're going to make that call, the right call to make was the charge.
I understand.
But on the nature of that play, I would understand swallowing the whistle as well.
It worked out in Fullerton's favor, but at the same time, as a fan of sport, sometimes I just want the players to determine the play.
Josh Ward lost the handle. Troy Plumtree comes away with it. Touch pass from Bondel, gets it back.
Don't leave him open.
Looking for his third triple.
Yeah. As he blows a kiss to the bench. All right, he earned it.
Henderson, the answer, no good. Rebound to Bondel. Peter Bondel's a sophomore. Guzan Vasilic is a sophomore. Caden Ward is a sophomore. I mean, this is quite an impressive group of underclassmen here for Cal Poly.
No, they've done a really nice job of recruiting in the 2 years here.
My goodness, whistle after whistle. This one goes on Ali Osran, who's kind of just sauntering back up the court.
Yeah, this is a lot of whistles away from the ball so far.
And for two teams who play in pace and continuity, it's complete. Look, I'm not trying to say the officials are making incorrect calls, because they're not. It's just that this is completely antithesis to how both of these teams want to play. Every now and again, you get a team like the Steelers who just wants to grind it out and try and get, but like these two teams are trying to run West Coast offense the entire time.
Well, it's funny too, because again, going back to the officiating crew that was here on Saturday for the Pepperdine fixture, there was a lot of letting them play. that I think both teams right now would probably enjoy that style, the way they get up and down the court.
Ahmed Musa into the game. Elliott loses it. Rather, Davis loses it on his foot. Henderson up, under, and in. Titans trail by 3. That's the veteranship of Jaden Henderson. 6 years in the league, 5 schools, and you could tell the composure and the calmness that he plays with.
Absolutely, and the way he went up there with his left hand as well. You know, that's one of the things too, like some of these guys will still try to go up with their right hand and bottle it.
Davis airballs another 3, his second time with that result, but Bondel gets the offensive rebound.
What can't he do? It's all over the court here. That was...
Musa draws some contacts prior to the drive, but it will be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, this is the... We're trying to call it down low, but yeah, Fullerton's... Oh, it's their 6th foul.
So 1-and-1 here is...
No, I think we're one away.
Oh, just kidding. You're right. That was the final foul to give.
Yes.
It's a Thursday, right? So Matt, we don't have to care about math today. Okay, good.
No math Thursday.
No math Thursday. Osron gets stripped and a whistle is blown.
I thought that was clean, but I was also wondering too, like, oh, I'm surprised they're not calling that. They did.
We'll step aside. Conference season. Caden Ward. He's averaging 15 points this season so far. Tonight, he's sitting on 8. He's 3 for 4 from the field, and he has been a lightning spark for Cal Poly.
No, every reason why we thought he was going to be a problem coming into this game, he has exhibited it so far, as Cal Poly currently maintains a 3-point lead.
Here's Ali Osron. He's out of Cairo, Egypt. He played in the NBA Africa Academy, which is a really awesome pipeline. You see it now across the college game, and unfortunately couldn't hit the free throw. Landon Seaman corrals. Titans on the move, trailing by 3. Henderson against the zone look, finds Seaman up top. Landon Seaman had that lefty lay-in a couple of minutes ago. Henderson to Ward, baseline drive, freeing up space. The floater retained by Williams. 15 on the clock. Garris thought about it. To the deck. Contact, don't matter. He lays it in.
Great take there by Garris. No hesitation again. I really like the authority this Fullerton team attacks the rim. As surprise, surprise, there's a foul.
Ahmed Musa will head to the line for a 1-and-1 after we figured out that math is a thing that exists. Musa has been an incredible addition to this team. Started off his collegiate career last year at Dayton. This year he had that 26-point game against Utah. That's his career high. What a time to have 26 points. He had a 23-point game against Pacific Lutheran. He was the Big West Player of the Week candidate last year, and they are very excited about him and his chances of competing at the top here of the Big West in terms of individual skill. We'll see if he can try and extend this 3-point lead and gets the front of the 1-and-1. Titans back at home on Wednesday against Bethesda. Adam's going to be on your TVs elsewhere.
I will be administering a final at Chapman University.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fantasy football that night.
No.
Oh, so your students will be doing their final project.
Their final
How
project.
Exciting. And for those who don't know, Adam Rank has talk about many hats. He's also a professor. He's Professor Rank.
That's a
To somebody you are. Here's
some.
Williams, baseline.
Oh.
Garris was in the right position. Williams was late to find him.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging that.
Interestingly enough, so Cal State Fullerton leads the conference in assist to turnover ratio. They are second in the conference in assists per game. They've only assisted on 3 of their 8 made baskets, which is well below their normal. They normally assist on about 60% of their made baskets. Bondel misses the floater. Ward the other way. Ward gets blocked from behind by Osron, but possession stays with the Titans.
Saw that one coming. I'm like, there is no way he's not taking this to the rim.
Oh, that
and
is
the waiting
weird.
defender was right there.
Josh.
He knew. Oh, you see it too. Sometimes you're running down the court. As you can see right here, you're like, he's not going to shoot this, is he? You're like, yeah.
But Ward is a contact searcher. He will always look. He will always put himself in a position to draw contact.
Well, I mean, with this crew, that's what I'd be doing. Like, I'm not saying anything bad.
And there's the blocking foul. So to your point,
I'm just saying. Listen, sometimes you can get-
Osron gets the block from behind, but a whistle still blown.
Of course. And it's one of those things that you need to recognize in game, the way certain crews will call things. And again, it's not saying whether it's right or wrong. These are definitely fouls. They're calling fouls. It's fine. And it's just the way that this officiating crew is going to work. You have to recognize that.
And adjust because...
Adjust it. Take it to the rim.
And that's the truth. A lot of people get lost in the right or wrong, and it doesn't matter as long as they're consistent.
Yeah.
And this officiating crew has been consistent, which means that it's up to the players and the coaches to adjust to how the game is being called.
Yeah, you know what? I was sitting there, coaching the other day, and I noticed that a certain official was not making a certain call, like just wasn't calling any of the reaches or anything like that. And I'm like, well, you better be out there doing that. If they're not going to call it,
right.
You might as well keep doing it.
Exactly. It goes both ways.
And this one too. If they're not calling the inside stuff, well then don't take it to the rim.
Vasilic all alone on the floater. Guzman Vasilic now has 6 points rather.
Oh, again. And now there's the broadcast booth is falling apart.
HTG has stood the test of time, but the newest part of the stadium, or this arena, which is the part that we're standing on, is falling down. Here's Landon Seaman.
It might or might not be the responsibility of my children.
Oh, that right there, you can determine who's responsible. The Vacaville graduate transfer from Menlo College missing the front end. Joshua Ward takes a seat. Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro back into the game. Reminder, no Bailey Nunn. Bailey Nunn went down in the Pacific game, and we have not seen him, unfortunately, since. He is with the bench. He traveled with the team, but we have not seen the point guard transfer from Sacramento State in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Seaman going 50-50 from the line right there.
As Musa airballs a three.
With as well as, and obviously this is not the opportune time to say that as they just airball a three, but with as well as Cal Poly can shoot the three-point shot, making these free throws, taking the freebies is something Fullerton cannot take for granted tonight.
Cal Poly has made 9 field goals, 6 from beyond the arc. Here's Christian Williams, a freshman. Nice spin for some space. Floats to the corner. Henderson now, baseline.
Great.
Nice feed. Seaman, the floater, and the finish.
Well done right there. Way to work it. I saw the initial pass into Henderson, and then he found it inside to Landon, who was able to flush that home.
5 out ball movement. Ward alone, missing a 3. Rebound to De La Cruz Monegro. Look at him fly. Coast to coast, Jefferson.
Wow. The up and under. I was just congratulating Henderson for using his left hand, but De La Cruz was like, I'll still do it with my right. I'm fine.
Oh, Musa caught Garris on the shake-off and takes advantage on a triple. Ahmad Musa.
Yeah, great move right there, too.
That's his second 3. He has 6. Henderson, head of steam, gets blocked at the rim by Hamid Musa.
Hey, finishes it up. He's not just a three-point shooter. Can sit there and finish it up on the defensive side of the ball.
Bondel and Ward playing hot potato. 5 out offense, not a single center for Cal Poly. Everybody on the perimeter. And that can be the Achilles heel. KJ Garris comes away. KJ Garris to scoop and score.
He was about one step too far. You're like, this could be interesting. But he did a great job of finishing that one up. The really nice touch off the backboard.
Second effort, no good by Plumtree. Titans looking to take the lead. 33-33, 4:20 to go. Henderson gets met by Vasilic, tracked down by Musa, and then he picks up a frustration foul when he had a wide open Christian Williams on the wing.
You know, I think you might have heard it. That might have escaped my mouth when I'm like, don't. You just see it. You see it happening. I know it's easy because we're up here, and believe me, I've been on the court many a times where I'm taking that to the rim as well. But there are times where discretion is the better part of valor, and should have just when it was 2-on-4, that might have been a moment. But still, I applaud this team for the tenacity in which they're attacking the rim. So sometimes things like that are just going to happen.
It has earned the Titans 10 free throw shots here in the first half. They've made 6 of them. Look at you. How many have Cal Poly shot and made? Don't look.
They're doing way better. They got to be somewhere around 70%, maybe now 75%.
They're 3 for 3. So if he misses this, you'd be right.
Gosh, missed this. Just because I want to be right. It's like when you're in fantasy and you're like, you know what? I said Isaac Tesla was going to score a touchdown today. I needed that, which he did, by the way.
Yeah, you're telling us all that you're right. You took that moment.
I did.
And Musa hits the pair.
That's right. They didn't miss a. Yeah, I thought they shot more free throws than that.
Luka Tarlach back in. No, Musa has a pair of free throws, and Vasilic. Those are the two. KJ Garris turning, and there's the contact picked up on Luka Tarlach. That'll send KJ Garris to the line. What an introduction that Mr. Garris had in his inaugural Titan game. Second on the team in scoring against Caltech. Really exploded onto the scene with his 6 big threes. And he has been this has been a very difficult rotation to crack. This has been one of the tighter CDT rotations that we have seen. They're really running a tight 8-man rotation, but KJ Garris has found a way to stay relevant as the 9th man in this rotation, and he makes the most of his minutes.
Absolutely. Last year it was, especially this time of the season, now obviously we're entering conference play, but in the early part of last year, CDT was still trying to find the rotation, and we would see somewhere upwards to 13 guys getting into the game at one time. Now it feels like we've tightened it up a little bit. A definite rotation. We know who the players are.
Yeah, it's really a straight 8-man rotation with a couple of auxiliary pieces, but boy, when KJ Garris plays like this, he's going to see his minutes increase. 4 minutes to go, 35-35. Titans and Mustangs in the Big West opener for both of these teams. So the new season starts tonight. This is a one-bid conference, and right now everybody's sitting with hopes for an NCAA tournament appearance. Ahmed Musa showing off the extension and the finish.
Yeah, he's got some nice touch around the rim. Good drive to the basket. We've seen him already drain a 3. Can get to the basket, can play some defense.
Garris, there's his range. Can't hit it, but Davis White scoops the second offensive rebound for the Titans. Keeps it alive. Seaman, the reverse.
Oh, the touch underneath the basket. Landon Seaman. Just incredible. You know, this is a stark departure from last year. It always felt like we'd get these opportunities near the basket and nobody could convert. This Titans team has done such a great job of making the most out of those opportunities.
Bondal has 10. Nice find down low, and Kieran Elliott picks up some contact. Davis White catching the wrist. At least according to the officials.
Well, according to the guy, it matters. Coach CDT and I had the same opinion role and bring a big impact the way that he has so far, not only tonight, but so far this season.
2024 GSAC Player of the Year back with Menlo. Menlo was in its final NAIA season before elevating up to Division II, and he had a great showing in D2 as well in the Pac West Conference last year, and now averaging about 22 minutes per game, 14 points per game with the Titans. This is Kieran Elliott at the line. Mentioned the transfer from West Texas A&M. Another opportunity here to put the Mustangs up top, and he takes advantage, splitting the pair 38-37 Cal Poly.
That was their first miss at the free throw line. Now are they close to 75%? I don't know the percentage.
They're at 75%.
Knew it.
Look at you.
I was just ahead of the game a little bit.
Ward got the switch. Garris was open. They're late finding him.
Okay.
Good rotation by the Mustangs. Double to Seaman. Oh. It was the right idea in the wrong spot.
You know what? That's the process. That's a process that you want right now. Obviously, the results would be nice, but again, we can't overstate this enough. You know, we're 8 games into the season?
Yes, sir.
Now, you know, like these are guys that we're sitting here going over their bios. They played somewhere else last year. They've not been teammates for a long time. So these kind of things, little mistakes like that will happen, but they're in the right spot. And that's what you want to see.
Bondal,
not that three-pointer.
Well, he just beat the freshman Christian Williams off the dribble and on the screen. Garris wants the response, gets it back from Ward. Oh, Jefferson lost it. Williams alone, a corner pocket triple is down. Christian Williams with the answer.
Great answer right there. Exactly what you want.
Bondel with the contact. Can't get the roll. But Peter Bondel has been playing like a man on a mission here tonight, and he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, Bondel has been a problem for Cal State Fullerton so far on both ends of the floor right here. Prolific shooter, moves the ball really well. Really impressed with what we're seeing out of him tonight.
Yes, Slovenian national program standout. Played at the Royal Crown Academy in Toronto. A really, really prestigious. If you know anything about like Mississauga, Ontario, and the greater Toronto area in hoops, it is legendary, and Bondel got the pleasure of being part of that ecosystem, and he'll check out after hitting both, and Kuzman Vasilic checks back in.
Yeah, doing a great job here. Just a sophomore for Cal Poly. But again, I would welcome him to check out Kentucky. He might like it. No, I'm just teasing. He's a good player.
I heard Lexington is nice this time of year. Is that what you're saying?
He would love it there.
Look at Seaman fighting and scoring down low.
Love his energy. We saw him before the game. We were on the court filming our social media hits. He's one of the players that always comes up, always wants to dap us up, always wants to come out and he just get the team going. That's a walk.
That's an offensive foul as well.
Foul.
How about
Take your
KJ
pick.
Garris?
Oh, no, wait, we don't shoot on that.
You do not shoot on that, but KJ Garris getting this bench on their feet, picking up the charge. Titans trailing 43-42. They've trailed by as many 7 points twice in this game. They've only led once at the 5:32 mark of this half. It was a 1-point lead, and they are searching for their second lead here of the game.
And again, this is the stark departure from last year's squad where they would fall behind in those lulls in the first half, and then they would never recover. And again, we saw it against Pacific. They did the same thing before. They had a furious rally.
And they were down by 20 at one point in that game. Garris, good close up by Vasilic. Garris taking it right at him, but can't get it. Rebound tracked down here by Davis. Jake Davis, near side pocket.
KJ probably wondering how he didn't get a whistle there. I might be wondering the same thing.
Based on how this night has gone. 65 seconds to go here in the half. Based on precedent. Vasilic has 15 on the clock. Look how quick the Mustangs move this ball.
Look how quick Fullerton is to respond.
Deep in the clock here. Possession for Aaron Price Jr. Slides into the near side. Good, a three, no good. Jefferson keeps it alive and dives for the save. Williams up to Ward. Joshua Ward penetrates and now resets.
Good job, Josh.
14 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Williams can't hit. Seaman with the board.
Bucket.
Seaman with the bucket and the foul. Landon Seaman, let's go.
Way to get up to the rim, young man.
Give the Titans the lead.
Man, I am trying to remember the last time that we had an inside presence like this. A guy that you could absolutely count on to put the ball in the basket when he's near the bucket. Do I go all the way back to Scott Cutley?
Who's the gentleman we had for a season from Tennessee who plays in China now? 4 years ago.
Right,
he played with Maddox. He was on that team.
Right.
Yeah. So I would say that he probably was.
I was thinking like guys like Wrightsell.
Yeah,
we've had some, it's funny. We've had some great players come through here.
Well, Fullerton's been a very guard-heavy program recently. Max Jones, Latrell Wrightsell, Maddox, who went to Xavier, but you're right. The bigs, it's nice to see a big who can really establish themselves consistently. Couldn't hit the and one, though.
Yeah, listen, don't point out the bad part. No, I'm just kidding. But that is going to be a thing. That is going to be an issue, I think, in the second half. Got to start taking advantage of these opportunities at the free throw line. We've let too many of those go by so far.
Musa with 5 on the clocks finds a swooping Bondel. Pass.
Great defense
by Jefferson. I think Ward thought the shot clock or the game clock was over. It is, but assists a true stat sheet stuffer in that first half.
Yeah, you see him working with the trainer a little bit right there, but I'm sure he's going to be ready to go here in the second half. Really impressive with the way he's played. Like, obviously, he's a guy who can score from all 3 zones, playing well. Smart player, too. Like, always seems to be in the right spot at the right time. He's going to be a factor in this game here in the second half.
Almost toe-to-toe as you look down the stats. I mean, both teams have 9 or 11 turnovers, 11 for Cal Poly, 9, so only a 2 turnover separation. Other than that, though, I mean, fast break points, they're only separated by 3. Both teams have 4 steals. Both teams have significant amounts of points off turnovers. Both teams have a handful of points in the paint. I mean, both teams have 41 possessions, the same number of possessions, so you're seeing a toe-for-toe battle, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, this is one, again, this was like Cal Poly was the way that we were told Cal State Fullerton was going to play this year. But we've had too many guys, and not that there's anything wrong with this, but we have guys that can attack the rim and actually score. Well, we've had guys that can attack the rim for the last 2 years. Couldn't do anything when they got there.
Didn't lead to wins.
But they can attack it.
They can get They can get to the block.
The new wrinkle from Fullerton this year is attacking and actually scoring, which is new over the last.
Well, and then getting back and getting stops, which also didn't happen last year.
Oh gosh, no.
Back into the second half we go. It's Caden Ward out there. Luka Tarlach with the touchback to Ward. Also out there is Hamid Musa as a 3 is thrown and a whistle is blown. That's going to send Caden Ward to the line after being fouled by his Ward counterpart Joshua.
Glad we got that foul within the first 12 seconds, just to reestablish.
Look, you have to remember the motif of the evening.
Yes.
Can't let the 15 minutes of halftime let you forget.
There were no second half adjustments.
Not in the first 12 seconds.
No, they were like, and by the way, ball does not lie.
Caden Ward missing the first. Ward had a nice first half.
When you shoot a 3 and then your legs are kicked out that way, that should be an indication. Like when you're watching soccer or something like that, when a guy's, I don't want to say flopping, but flopping.
Selling the contact.
Selling the contact. That's a great way to put it.
Looking to go 2 for 3 from the line is Mr. Ward. He does, and it's a 2-point lead, or rather a 1-point lead for Cal Poly.
Did such a great job of selling. He can work for Carvana.
Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro gives Fullerton their largest lead of the evening. It's 2.
2. Hey, listen, a lead's a lead. Oh, there.
Oh, offensive foul and illegal screen on Luka Tarlach.
Wow.
You were about to
I almost expected it.
Yeah.
I expected it.
Okay.
I honestly, I thought there was a lot of contact at the top of the key right there. I wasn't shocked, which I thought was going to be a foul against Fullerton. I mean, I'm not going to be shocked anymore for the rest of the evening. But
Titans looking to extend their 2-point lead. Ward to Williams, extra touch, open. Cofield, a 3, no good. He has been quiet. De La Cruz Monegro keeps it alive, but it eventually falls here to Musa. Now Bondel, picked up by Cofield, and Cofield is going to get whistled for a foul.
I mean, he was 27 feet from the basket, so you gotta call that one. It's one of those. Again, it's a very difficult job. But that was, Bondel was going towards the basket. Sometimes the game will bear that out. Bondel was past the defender.
That's Bryce's,
on his way to scoring.
Bryce's third foul, by the way, just 2 points in 6 minutes of action after picking up those 2 early fouls. Here's a 3 by Musa that drops through.
So good. What great form by that young man. Really impressed by what we've seen so far tonight out of him.
Mustangs lead by 1. Second half start here for Henderson, and he gets his first second half bucket. And the Titans regain the lead. Whistle is blown, and there is a hurt Mustang. That's Austin Good, who's limping to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Looks to be in a bit of pain. Actually, looks to be in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Not a sight that you want to see. And Austin Good, a freshman, getting meaningful reps here with Cal Poly, who has not used a ton of their true freshmen in this year's class. Well, they're going to check on him, and we're going to hope for the best here. Tarlach, baseline, picked up by KDL, turning, testing to Luna, flipping no good, and a late whistle.
Wow. There was a lot of contact being drawn there.
I have no problem with the foul being called. Maybe 3 seconds earlier. Because the truth is that, watch, so the foul should be called right there.
Right there. On Luka? I mean, he's leading with his shoulder.
If you're going to blow the whistle, and I think it's fine that you blow it, I just think it should be done in real time and not 5 seconds retroactively.
I don't know if they're waiting to see if the bucket's falling or not.
Which is typically what happens.
Yep. See, again, the officials still want the players to control this thing. But I thought Luka was down there initiating the which is fine. Like, I have no problem with that. If it's going to be a physical game, allow it. It's fine. But understand that if he cannot follow up and score, he should not be rewarded, as the ball agrees with me once again.
49-49. Christian Williams swings. Henderson up top to Ward. Look how quickly the Titans are whipping this ball around. Seaman, Ward, he had the pass to Henderson. Skips it to Monegro. Williams, a three, yes! Christian Williams, a freshman, burying his second triple, and the Titans lead by 3.
Big shot right there in a big spot.
Ward trying to beat him, finds Bondel all alone. The answer is true.
Bondel is not going to, you cannot leave him that wide open.
He has 4
Bondel
triples.
is automatic.
Williams feeling some momentum, finds Seaman, feels the contact, couldn't get the whistle nor the basket.
Yeah, that was a real quick shot by Landon right there. I don't know if he was anticipating a little bit more contact that arrived.
Here's Bondel.
Bondel with another 3, of course. I mean, it happens, you know. We should have somebody make sure that they know where Bondel is at all. I'm just saying, I don't coach at the Division I level.
Ward, no good on the lane attempt. Good defense down low for the Mustangs. Vasilic wants in on the action. No good. Musa tips it out of play.
I don't know if they're calling out of bounds over the back. Doesn't matter.
It's going to be out of bounds Titans basketball as Luka Tarlach takes the seat, and good to see Austin Good back in after. Actually, check that. That's not Austin Good. It is Ali Osron who checks in. So Good is still at the the trainers table for Cal Poly as Josh Ward brings it up. Titans trail by 3. Williams had that big 3 a couple of possessions ago, gives it to Dela Cruz Monegro, who skips one off the heel, and rebound falls to Osron. Gets it back. Bondel, 19 points and 5 of 6 from beyond the arc for the Slovenian. Beating Ward, swinging Guzman, a late closeout. Enough maybe to change that shot as Williams takes it away.
Great rebound and pass right there.
Titans on the move. Dela Cruz Monegro, too hard. Ball punched away and a whistle's blown as Landon Seaman was trying to stick with it.
I was about to question it. About to question my reality and my sanity. Is there not going to be a whistle there? There was.
Ali Osron picks up his second, and the second here for Cal Poly in the period. 3 minutes, 16 seconds into half number 2. Both these teams looking for a 1-0 start here in the Big West. Titans head out to Hawaii. Good to get that road trip out of the way early.
Right, yeah.
Good to get it out of the way on the first Saturday of conference play. Now you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, that's a daunting one.
It really is. It's deceiving.
Yeah, everybody thinks like, oh, it must be cool to go to Hawaii.
Ward can't hit the 3.
Yeah, on vacation, it's fine.
I went with the team last year. I love Honolulu. It's different when you're there for business.
Yes.
And last year, they were down 22-0 in the first 4 minutes of that game. Luckily, only Kendrick DeLuna is still on the team. Ward, no good. Ball tipped away by Osron, and the Titans will get it back. So anemic offense for both these teams. Fullerton hasn't scored in 1:45. Cal Poly hasn't scored in 1:12. And it's been the ebbs and flows of this game.
Yeah, Fullerton doing a good job of maintaining the defensive pressure even when things are not working offensively.
Quiet evening for Mr. Ward. 7 on 3 for 8 shooting. 7 points, I should say. Dela Cruz Monegro finds a cutting Henderson. Good defense by Guzman. Vasilic, a reset to Ward, 15 on the clock. Joshua Ward spinning, flinging, blocking foul is called. And if you're Jefferson Dela Cruz Monegro, you're wishing that that ball went in before the whistle.
Right, yeah. You wanted that one for sure.
Third foul here on Caden Ward, by the way, and he's going to check out for Hamad Musa. 3 team fouls for Cal Poly, 3 team fouls for Cal State Fullerton. Lobbed up to Seaman, punched away by Tarlach. Henderson saves it to Musa. Musa fighting with Henderson for some space, goes up, under, and through.
Yeah, Fullerton having a really difficult time inbounding the ball when they're underneath the basket. Need to figure out a way to get that sorted.
And we'll see if Dela Cruz Monegro can patrol this offense. Here's Christian Williams. Boy, they need to find somebody to get going. It has been quiet here for the Titans. 1 for their last 6 from the field. De La Cruz Monegro, extra
Knock
pass
this
corner.
down.
Williams, this is his range. His shot no good. Rebound to Bondel. Up to Guzman Vasilic. Musa now baseline. Cal Poly shooting 57% here in the second half. Nice little stutter, the lengthy stride in the finish. My goodness, Hamid Musa showing all 3 levels of scoring ability here tonight.
Yeah, he's really putting on a display right here in the second half.
Ball dumped down and out of the hands of Williams. Titans turn it over for their 11th time. Bondel, first fake. Osron gives it back. Nice defense by Henderson. The switch, the 3 by Bondel, and he cannot miss. This dude is absolutely automatic. He has hit 4 of his last 4 3-pointer attempts and 7 from beyond the arc, and he has single-handedly blown this game up to a 10-point lead for Cal Poly.
He certainly cannot be stopped right now. Even last possession, when it appeared there was a pretty decent defense on him, he was undeterred, knocked it down.
Zone defense here for the Mustangs. Titans only shooting 4 for 13 from 3. Ward hangs.
Oh!
That is a very interesting decision on all fronts.
Oh my goodness.
Now, technically, you are allowed to touch the net. If the officials deem that the hand did not go through the cylinder and that it didn't impact the shot, you actually are allowed to touch the net if that ball is above the cylinder.
That's what little kids do.
Nice turnout here on the whiteout. Ward splits the pair and a whistle is blown.
Of course.
And it goes against Cal Poly. Oh no, it's a lane violation.
Yes.
Yeah, Troy
Lane
Plumtree on the lane violation. So Ward with a free opportunity here.
Yeah, the Titans are missing way too many free throws, especially with the way that guys like Bondel are making. That's out of bounds. It was.
Titans are 11 for 19.
Don't care for that.
From the line.
In a game where Bondel is shooting 90% from the 3, can't be giving away the freebies.
Garris takes the lob, sitting on 6 points. Titans have a pair in double figures, 11 from Steven and 11. Actually, Garris has 11, excuse me. Inside, Monegro blocked by Musa. Third block for the Mustangs. On the move comes Bondel and Cal Poly. Musa circumnavigating, and he picks up a whistle.
Interesting. Interesting turn of events.
KJ Garris picking up that foul. So the Titans have picked up 15 fouls tonight. Cal Poly has picked up 18 fouls tonight.
Yeah. They called that far away from the basket, so there will not be a trip to the free throw line.
4 team fouls on both sides. Yeah, KJ grabbing him on the waist. Bondel the gunner. Feeds to newly checked in Jake Davis. Nice defense by Garris to force the give up. All around the perimeter. Bondel. Extra pass to Guzman. Plumtree into the corner. Musa, a rainbow. This one bounces out. And it's going to come away to the Titans on the foul by Jake Davis trying to get the board.
Yeah, over the back there. Again, another tight call here.
Second foul for Davis. Luke Tarlach has 4. Caden Ward has 3. Austin Good has 3. Joshua Ward has 3. Bryce Cofield has 3. Lots of players in foul trouble. Ward tucks, floats, it's short. And the shortest player out there right now, Jake Davis, scoops it up.
Fullerton definitely needs a bat. I mean, it goes without saying. You need to stop this run, but the defensive pressure is still there.
Musa penetrates, DeLuna extends, corner, Guzman, Vasilic splashes it through.
So many different guys can make.
It's a 16-1 Cal Poly run. At one point, we were tied 52-52. Garris open. The answer, no
That's
good.
long.
He overcooked it, but Christian Williams grabs the offensive rebound. Up to DeLuna, shoved from behind by Plumtree. That's the 5th Cal Poly foul. And you see the melancholic body language right now of the team on the bench, looking for some injection of energy that just has not been there in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been one of the cool things about this Fullerton team this season is that they've had the immaculate bench vibes, but right now, it's hard to get excited when you've been on the receiving end of a 16-1 run.
Cal Poly opened up as a 1.5-point favorite. The public disagreed. They hammered Fullerton. Lines closed with Fullerton as a 1.5-point favorite. They're checking on the clock and on the score, making sure that what's on the scoreboard is what the table has. It is. So Josh Ward's the gunner. There's 20 on the clock here for the Titans. A bouncer to Dela Cruz. Jefferson on a dime, turns, hangs, shoots. It's off the heel. Nice tip to himself for Plumtree.
Yeah, nothing's fallen for Fullerton. Everything that seemed to be going correctly for them in the first half, none of it's fallen right now.
Caden Ward against Williams. Davis baseline. Nice feed to Musa. Couple of steps inside, back out, Ward off balance, and you can tell off the fingertips that was going to be an air ball.
Of course.
Garris the other way. Titans still haven't scored a field goal, and they finally get their first in 2 minutes, courtesy of Joshua Ward plus the harm. He'll head to the line for an and one, and mercifully, the Titans finally get something going their way here in the second half.
And a big free throw coming up. Get this back to single digits, and now it feels like you're going to be able to chip away at this lead, and especially too, like with Bondel not on the court, this is when you want to make a little bit of a move. We'll see how long he remains on the bench.
Williams takes a seat along with Jefferson, Dela Cruz, Monegro. Bryce Cofield back into the game along with Davis White. I think Cofield's the guy they have to find a way to get worked into the offense. He's only played 6 minutes tonight, only 2 points. Been in foul trouble from the onset, playing with 3 fouls now. Titans trail by 9. Osram hands it off to Musa, and an illegal screen is called. Yep.
All right.
Ali Osram gets called with his second illegal screen, as you could see Peter Bondel counting down the seconds until he checks back into this game.
And I would dial it up for Cofield here. Want to get him involved as much as possible. Can't be worried about the foul trouble.
He's averaging over 12 points per game. There he is in possession. Nice slide by Ward. Look at that defense by Caden Ward. Cofield doesn't care. Overcooks the lane attempt. Davis.
He never does, but
Ward spinning, twirling, Lang missing. Garris another rebound. 14 points and 4 rebounds for KJ. Coast to coast, and he gets a whistle.
Draws the contact, draws the foul right there. Again, they'd gone 2 possessions without a foul, so you knew one was coming eventually. This is the way to go. Attack the rim, try to get to the line, but you got to convert these opportunities.
Titans showing some defense, but Guzman Vasilic bringing Bondel into the match as KJ Garris heads to the line for a couple of free throws. KJ is the son of a Fighting Illini basketball Hall of Famer turned NBA player, had an amazing career overseas. That would be KJ Sr. He's the son of a legendary R&B singer and Selena Johnson, who has stacked her vanity with all sorts of hardware, well-deserved. And KJ is great genes, an amazing guy, and his play really speaks for itself, but couldn't get both on that trip.
Yeah, really fortunate to have him here at the Cal State Fullerton program. Can't wait to see what he's going to be able to do this season, as he makes 1 of 2 there.
He has 15 to lead the Titans. There he is with some defense that looked like it was off Musa's foot, but it's going to stay with the Mustangs.
We have the VAR here. We checked that one.
Well, Musa is from Doha, Qatar, where they recently did host the World Cup, so they are familiar with VAR.
Of course, of course.
There's Bondel, a contested 3.
Not even.
I heard it in your voice as soon as he caught the ball.
He's so good.
Immediately comes in, hits a 3. He has 25. 6 for 7 from 3. A fight on the floor. Jump ball possession arrow favors the Titans. Josh Ward and Guzman Vasilic, the 2 trying to garner possession for their respective sides.
Where can we get Bondel recruited to next year? Like, I think he would love Arizona.
You know,
maybe Bobby Hurley's watching. He can go to Arizona State.
His scoring mentality and his ability to shoot off the dribble and off the catch would make him so attractive at any program.
Right?
Ward, the extension and a bounce to Davis. 9 on the clock for Cofield. Penetrating. Nice way to stay with it for Bryce Cofield. Finally on the board here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hampered with the foul trouble so far here this evening. Unafraid, though, to go up to the rim right there.
Ward challenging DeLuna. Double came and now it's swung to Bondel. Tarlach, nice hands by Ward. It's corralled by Bondel. Back out to Musa with 9. Ahmed Musa, step back, touch pass, Tarlach now. 4 for Tarlach against DeLuna. Good job by Garris. It's off of Luka, and KJ Garris again playing disruptor down low.
Yeah, doing a great job right there. Because as we sit there, Luka does love to draw the contact every time he goes towards the basket. He's always leading shoulder first, drawing some contact, but Fullerton doing a great job of maintaining their space, being undeterred right there and forcing the turnover.
Christian Williams back into the game. Small look for the Titans. They do have DeLuna out there, but Davis would be their next pseudo big guy. Cofield. Nice
what a pass.
feed to DeLuna. Can he get the roll? No. Cofield came from behind and knocked down Ward. That's an easy call made by the official.
That's going to be 4 for him.
That will be 4 for Bryce Cofield. He's been playing in foul trouble since he entered the gym this evening, and I think he will check out here for Jaden Henderson. So still 10 minutes to go in this game.
You know, and that was just a play right there. A guy just trying to make a play, I should say. But when you've already got 3 fouls on you, you got to be a little bit more careful in that moment.
At one point, the Titans were leading 52-49. By my count, that is a 19-7 run. Bondel, another 8 threes for Peter Bondel. 28 points. Unreal evening. Henderson turns it over. Ward the other way. It's a 3-on-3 break. Musa, he'll get in on the party.
All right.
Rim disagrees. KJ with the board, his 5th. Titans looking for an answer. Skip pass to Williams, touched up to Davis. He'll pull the trigger. Very much struggling from 3, but KDL with a great rebound. And he's going to force his way through against Musa. DeLuna off his leg. Titans turn it over for their 13th time. And the flamethrower known as Peter Bondel in possession.
It's like that NBA Jam game back in the day.
Yeah, you can see the smoke coming out as he takes it at Davis and lays it in. 30 points, a career high for the sophomore from Slovenia. And the largest lead of the evening intact here for Cal Poly, up to 14. Williams, step back, shoulder, can't get the roll.
Unlucky right here. Nothing's fallen for the Titans. We thought they had a little bit of a spark a moment ago. That has thus far been extinguished. And now Cal Poly content just to run a little bit of clock here.
Now the question, though, is...
wait a minute.
This play style is antithesis to how Cal Poly normally likes to play as Vasilic hits a 3. I was going to say maybe it actually works in the Titans' favor, but it doesn't.
It does not.
Timeout, Cal State Fullerton. 76-59. It is an absolutely unstoppable show right now from 3 for Cal Poly. In this quarter, Fullerton led 52-49. 10 minutes later, they trailed by 17.
Yeah, and it's really been an impressive performance by this Cal Poly team led by Peter Bondel, who's just been absolutely on fire. And we've seen Cal State Fullerton have some firepower on their own, but man, they just picked the wrong time to go stone cold.
Titans shooting 25% in the second half, just 5 for 20. Off balance, Christian Williams no good. Punched out by KDL, a second opportunity here for the Titans. Foul off the ball, down low. DeLuna was vying for position with Aaron Price Jr. And it will be the senior from Vegas and the lone 4-year man on this roster picking up his first foul. So here's KDL, 19 fouls for Cal Poly, gives DeLuna a 1-and-1. The most veteran Cal State Fullerton Titan sinks the first. He's added a couple of tools to his tool belt offensively this year. We've seen the Kevin Garnett turnaround added to his game. We've seen some floaters added to his game, but
yeah, he's projecting nicely. He's coming along. Impressive from where we saw him as a freshman to what we're seeing now, getting better every time he takes the court. Down to 15.
We'll see here if the Titans can get a stop. Cal Poly still on a 8-2 run going back 3 minutes. Musa drills another three. 22 points for Hamed Musa. And he is 4 for 7 from beyond the arc. Henderson with an answer.
Can't be trading threes for twos, though, but still. Man, this Cal Poly team, it's going to be really interesting to see how they fare here in Big West play. If they're able to shoot with this kind of, if they get some consistency.
Yeah, the off nights are going to be rough to watch, but nights where they can shoot 53% from three and take 32 plus of them, they're going to be incredibly difficult to beat. And that's what Utah experienced firsthand in Salt Lake City. Musa trying to split the double team, got the screen, but Garris sticks with him. Aaron Price Jr. in the corner. Price Jr. through two Titans leaves it short. Elliott, shot clock expires. That is a shot clock violation and turnover number 16 for Cal Poly. The other thing Cal Poly has done well, as you take a look at Santa Tuffy here. Credit to their defense. The assist-to-turnover ratio is #1 in the conference for Cal State Fullerton. Here tonight, they only have 8 assists. They have 13 turnovers.
Yeah.
So Cal Poly has done a great job of playing the passing lanes, battening down the hatches, and forcing individual Titans to beat them rather than the Titans as a unit beating them.
Yeah, it's one of the things that, you know, as much as we're sitting here and marveling at the shooting percentage and what guys like Peter Bondel have done offensively, yeah, the defense has been just as impressive.
Absolutely. Here's Davis. He'll try a three. Ball tipped up and retained here. Ward. And a foul is called on the other side on the Titans.
Titans shooting 100% on taking shots after the whistle.
Yes, they have a De La Cruz Monegro three that went in.
Yep.
They have a Josh Ward shot that goes in. Funny enough, if those baskets counted, they'd still be losing by double digits.
Listen, that's mean. That's not true.
Some of us like to live with a foot in reality.
Oh.
And De La Cruz Monegro a bit frustrated as contact was made on the screen attempt. Team foul number 7 here on the Titans, so free throws for Mr. Caden Ward, who was impressed here this evening. Really in the first half, what ended up happening was he scored 10 points real quick, and then he took his foot off the pedal and just let everybody else go to work.
Right, and you know what, that's fine. When you have somebody who's shooting as well as Peter Bondel and some of the other guys here on this team.
Yeah, Musa and Bondel specifically have been really lights out. No good on the first of what is 1 attempt. Josh Ward and the Titans looking for a hastened comeback here in the final 6 minutes. Seaman gets bailed out with a foul down low, and Aaron Price Jr. now giving some body language to the official that every other player on this floor has given here this evening.
Yeah, right.
When they've drawn a whistle.
We've seen a lot of frustration from the players in regards to the officiating here.
Here's Landon Seaman back at the line. 11 points in the first half. Went 1 for 3 from the line. We'll see if the Vacaville native can make the most of this trip.
All right.
Last year at Menlo, he averaged 20 points per game. He had 7 double-doubles. This year, he had 20 points in his home count coming up at Cal. And he hits both. 13 points. Titans trailed by 14.
Stranger things have happened, but are going to need some defensive stops.
Nice. Ward with another steal, his second. And we'll see if the Titans can convert. Josh Ward swings. Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro in the middle. De La Cruz.
Nope.
Try to get Bondel in the air. Henderson was open. Here he is with 17. Double comes for Henderson. Scoop pass to Monegro.
Yeah, they're doing a great job defensively.
Henderson tries the three and hits a huge three by Jaden Henderson, and it's an 11-point game.
Big bucket right there. And now Fullerton once again is going to need the defensive pressure. Can't leave him alone. Was that a walk?
Touching the out-of-bounds
Out
line.
of bounds. A lapse in concentration right there.
Ward with his third turnover. Cal Poly on the wrong end of a 7-0 Fullerton run. Fullerton has also held the Mustangs scoreless in 2 minutes of game time.
And if Cal State Fullerton can get a bucket here, it could get interesting.
Jefferson, De La Cruz, Monegro to Davis on the touch from Henderson. He gets it back. Featuring Seaman, double comes. Seaman losing the handle. Oh, that would have been a good place to trap him, but the double dropped back. Henderson off the dribble, a step back, a three. Yes, sir! Jaden Henderson with an assist by the back of the rim, and the Titans trail by 8.
Great run right now by Cal State Fullerton. Now those buckets that were not falling a few minutes ago are starting to find their way into the bottom of the net.
15 points for
not
Henderson.
him.
Here's Musa, the lengthy strides. The whistle is before the shot.
Oh!
He waved it off and then he counted it.
His partner came in and overrode him.
So originally the shot was waved
The guy
off.
under the basket. It's the referee under the basket who made the call initially, but the guy who was closest.
Yeah, and that should be a continuation. That's a good reversal of the call.
Yeah, they did a good job there.
So Hamid Musa trying to put his team back up by 11. 24 points rather.
Yeah, he's had a game too.
And he misses the free throw. Cal Poly is 12 for 18 from the line.
Yeah, they've cooled down at the free throw line as well.
Titans looking for a quick bucket here. 4 minutes in single digits, certainly doable.
Plenty of time, plenty of time.
Harris on the handoff. Henderson,
Knock it down.
corner. De La Cruz, a three, too hard. Ward tracked it down, but Guzman comes away with it.
Overran it there.
Yeah, it was good anticipation, but the wrong positioning. Bondel ahead of steam, floats it to Tarlach, corner. Vasilic, a big-time three, no good. Ball floated up to Ward, and the Titans are on the move.
What a great
Numbers for Cal State Fullerton. Landon Seaman.
and one. Oh!
No whistle on the lay-in. Titans trail by 8.
Things are getting spicy here at Titan Gym.
Tarlach can't get it. 50-50 ball falls to Seaman.
Again, Luka draws so much contact.
It's hard to earn a whistle.
100% on that one. Hey, if Seaman was open.
De La Cruz, Monegro can't get it. Seaman's first attempt no good.
My gosh.
And then the rebound to Musa. He has 7 rebounds to go along with his points. Timeout on the floor
Injured
because,
player.
yes, there is Luka Tarlach limping across the mid. We're trailing by 18. That was at the 7:27 mark. 3 minutes, 17 seconds later. I think that's the right math. Fullerton is only trailing by 8, and they're doing their best to try and stop this guy from blowing this game wide open. Peter Bondel has 30 points, a career high. He's 8 for 9 from 3. He's 10 for 12 from the field. And if I'm every single coach in this country, I am watching this guy play basketball right now.
Oh my goodness gracious. He has put on an absolute show this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch him. Just wish it did not come at the expense of Cal State Fullerton.
Well, he might still have a great night. Maybe the Titans put together a great comeback.
That's what I was hoping.
It could be a win-win for Mr. Adam Rank here on a Thursday. Bondel will try to ruin that, though, for all of us. Ward, a triple, no good.
And apologies to everybody in the AO5 who's tuned in to see the Mustangs. They're like, who is this guy?
By the way, my area code on my phone is 805.
See, so we should be fine.
I empathize with our fellow Central Coasters. Ward extends into the corner.
Knock it
At your
down.
pass, Garris. This is huge. KJ Garris, a big 3, and the Titans trail by 5.
Oh, we got a ball game. Johnny, it's a ball game.
KJ Garris, let's go.
Don't let this guy beat you.
Bondel
Anybody but Bondel.
tied up to Ward. Vasilic baseline. Skip pass up top.
That's
and
it.
yeah, Henderson got his
too
hand.
much.
Yep, caught in the cookie jar.
Too much. Hey, but you can't blame him. Because Musa's been just as good. I know we've been effusive in praise of Bondel. Musa's been just as good, showing all 3 levels
Yep. Here's
of
another look
offensive
at the-
ability, great
and
defense.
And when he's made 4 of his 7 threes, you have to close out hard.
He's earned that respect
Third foul for Jaden Henderson. Titans on a 15-2 run going back 5 minutes. Musa has 24 points tonight, and that was a huge free throw. He's now 5 for 6 now from the charity stripe. 25 points, 8 for 12 from the field. You have Musa at 8 for 12 from the field. You have Peter Bondel at 10 for 12 from the field.
I mean, if we could just get rid of those two guys.
Oh, well, that's what every team who has played this tandem is thinking.
They're going to be a problem this year.
2:20 to go. KJ Garris just hit a straightaway 3. Jaden Henderson just picked up a foul. Dela Cruz Monegro patrolling the perimeter. 18 for Henderson. He wanted the contact, and it was clear that he was the one enforcing it, which is why he didn't get the whistle. So now Bondel saunters across midcourt. 2 minutes to go. Cal Poly looking for a 1-0 start here in the Big West. The Titans trying to erase what was a 17-point league. Never, ever. Up top,
not him.
Yep, Musa, a rainbow triple off the heel. Garris another rebound. KJ Garris has 18 points and 6 boards.
Go all the way, big fella.
Hits and one! KJ Garris, the freshman, playing with composure, playing with poise, and he could bring the Titans within 4 at a free throw.
KJ Garris in a big spot, taking it all the way. He makes the determination right there. He's going for it.
Look at the control.
Musa.
I mean, he knew that Musa was going to be there. He absorbs the contact, and he still has the wherewithal to maintain his control in the air to lay it in.
What a big-time college basketball play that was.
20 points for the freshman, his biggest collegiate game of his career.
I don't know what Ward's talking about right there. Having a discussion with the official. That's strong, but gets the kiss.
Gotta love the back.
All right, need to stop here if you're Fullerton.
It's a 2-possession game, just 6 minutes after it was a 17-point game. Peter Bondel and Josh Ward battling. Bondel has 13 on the clock, not a ton of movement.
I don't know, you could probably shoot it from there.
Yeah, they're trying to free him up on the space. He got the Seaman switch.
Oh,
Bondel, a step back, looking
Dang
for
it.
a dagger. Peter Bondel, my goodness, 86-79. He's hit 9 triples, and an offensive foul is called on Landon Seaman down low. Cal Poly gets it back with 67 seconds to go.
Oh, man, now you can see that ball going in from a mile away. Once it left his hands, you're like, this is in. Yeah, not even a doubt.
9 for 10 from 3.
I want to see what's going on down here, though.
So they called, so the Titans are going to press. It's 4 fouls for Seaman. Actually, check that. That's only his second foul, but they're going to pull him anyways. It's all offense now for Fullerton. They put in Cofield. No center out there.
Right.
It is basically 5 guards.
Don't foul him. I don't know if you're able to trap him.
Got to get it across. Here's Ward with a minute to go. And Musa was able to pick up the foul on Garris, and Ahmed Musa will head to the line. Well, it was interesting for a while.
Still interesting. I mean, this might be one of those ones where they start to pull away a little bit as we start playing the fouling game.
The Titans have out-rebounded them.
Yeah.
They have 6 more offensive rebounds. They have 3 fewer turnovers. They have 35 more bench points. And they're losing this game by 7.
Well, yeah, and part of the reason why is going to be I think the foul shots.
And the three-point shooting.
And the three-point shooting. I mean, they got a little bit better here in the second half, going 8 for 10, shooting 80% from the line in the second half, Cal State Fullerton. Ball does not lie right there again.
Second half, Cal Poly has shot 10 for 19 from 3.
Yeah.
They have made 27 field goals, 18 of them from three-point land.
And it's not like the defense has been terrible.
No.
But guys like Musa and Bondel have just done a great job. Oh, he could have taken that to the rim.
Cofield will try. Cofield dumps it down. Dela Cruz Monegro and the contact.
And one.
So Jefferson Dela Cruz Monegro stops the clock, gets the 2, and could add one more here with the 3-point play. Okay, It is interesting, Adam Rank. You got me convinced.
Hey, if we can start trading threes for one, be back in this at no time.
Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro, a mainstay in this starting rotation. Started off his career at Western Michigan. Came to Cal State Fullerton after a couple of seasons out with Valparaiso. And they're going to review something.
Are they going to be investigating a travel?
So both coaches, Mike DeGeorge and Dedrick Taylor, are at the table together. This is a rare sight. You don't normally see the head coaches together.
No.
It's a stat.
No. CDT's with us.
Oh, you're right. He sent Jason Wells out there. So Coach Wells is the one at the scorer's table with Coach DeGeorge.
I don't know what the issue would be. I mean, he jumped up to catch the ball.
No, it's not. They're not going to review and take the foul off. They're asking the teams to. They're asking the teams to their benches.
Trying to figure out what's happening here.
Yeah, because we don't sit courtside like your typical broadcasting setup, unfortunately, we're at the mercy of the information being passed up to us. And right now we're waiting. So Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro came down with it. He got the contact and he laid it in. I'm wondering, is it a clock thing? This clearly was brought on by the Cal Poly coaches. So they feel like there was something there that was working against them, which is what has led to this review. Reminder, Titans back next Wednesday, 7 o'clock against Bethesda University. That'll be a fun broadcast. Here's the play that just happened.
Oh, is the clock not moving? No, the clock was still going?
Whatever they reviewed, there was no official announcement made, so. Nonetheless, Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro will indeed go to the line for an and one opportunity. 74% free throw shooter. Scored in double figures in 5 of the 8 games so far. This is an important moment to try and keep it to 2 possessions.
That's
87-82, 46 ticks to go. Vasilic with a double. Ball taken away by Henderson. Henderson, a 3. Yes, sir!
Made it!
Jaden Henderson, this time. In a game where Fullerton was trailing by 18 points at the 7:27 mark. They've climbed all the way back, and they trailed by 2. Full court pressure. Tarlach finds Bondel. Now Vasilic.
Watch the pass back.
Bondel, Vasilic, back and forth.
How much time?
They have 2 seconds, and he got it across.
He's always mindful.
So Bondel now, and the last time he had this moment, he hit a 3. Takes the screen all the way to the cup.
Oh,
foul
you're kidding.
on Jefferson De La Cruz Monegro. Stepping in, getting the contact. Peter Bondel will head to the line. That was the 10th team foul, so double bonus here for Peter Bondel.
Still 18 seconds left.
Maybe that left foot sliding just a little bit. So the man of the match, no matter how this one swings, anybody who goes 9 for 10 from 3 deserves the MVP of the game, even if they lose.
No. He's been amazing.
He has been unbelievable.
Taking charge at the end right there.
I mean, this is historic Titan Gymnasium, and he might have one of the greatest three-point shooting performances in this gym.
I got to think Josh Okoyen.
He had some.
Might be the only thing I think can match it. I love that this crowd is bringing the noise right now, but Peter Bondel is not going to be deterred by that.
3 for 3 from the line now. 34 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Putting the Big West on blast. Yes. Trying to make this a 2-possession game with 18 to go.
Oh!
That rim tried. The rim tried. Titans with an opportunity here to try and get that basket back. Henderson, a step back, a rainbow. Yes, sir! Oh! Jaden Henderson, another one. It's a 1-point game. Timeout Fullerton.
What a shot! I want to take a trip
at Cal
up there.
Poly. It's going to be gorgeous. You want to go?
I love the Mott.
Let's do it.
I know a lot of people don't. I think it's a great place to watch a game.
All right, we're going to do a radio call. Right now, though, 11 seconds to go in a 1-point game. Cal Poly in possession.
Five!
And they're going to call a foul on
gracious.
Josh Ward. So because the foul occurred prior to the inbounds pass.
Oh, man.
Well, actually, no. This is in college. It counts as a common foul. In the NBA, it would be a technical foul. So Josh Ward picks up that foul. By the way, that's his 4th. Hamid Musa is fouled out with 5 fouls for Cal Poly. And Mike DeGeorge is really upset too. Both head coaches are really upset.
Was he thinking it should have been a 5 count?
Well, Mike DeGeorge is the Cal Poly coach.
I know who it is. I just thought he was being fair. That's all.
You got me there. I don't think that's the case.
Probably.
Now, CDT in his ire,
I think so.
I would assume so.
I would assume.
And that guy has a mental clock unlike anybody else I've ever met. So back to the line.
Well, I was counting it too.
Comes Peter Bondel with his 35 points.
Oh, good. It's this guy.
Now, 2 free throws keeps it a 1-possession game.
There's absolutely no chance he misses this.
5 for 5 from the line. He's missed 2 shots all evening long.
Yeah, this is 100% going in. So the Titans will need a 3 here at the end.
You did everything you could.
I tried.
You tried
really
very
tried.
hard.
I've never tried the announcers. When you try too hard for the announcers, Jinx,
They're pressing.
no, you should press. Don't give them it, because you don't want them to just roll the ball up the court. You see a lot of these teams do.
Josh Ward with 10, a 3 to tie. In the
knock
corner,
this down.
an open, Henderson a 3, it rims out. The follow no good, the third effort is Cofield.
That's okay.
It's a 1-point game
Foul.
with 4 seconds to go. A foul is called, and that will send Jake Davis to the line.
So close. You got everything you wanted.
That would have been his 3rd straight 3 in a massive moment. But Henderson maybe a little too open when the lights were their brightest tonight.
Listen, nothing more you could ask for in that situation.
And they got the shot. I mean, you could not have executed
perfect.
more. Yeah, exactly. You could not have executed better than that.
Drawn up exactly like you would have wanted. But you know what? Seen a lot of weird things in this gym happen before.
No Fullerton timeouts. Coach Wells is telling every single student in that student section to get up and make this thing register on the Richter scale. Jake Davis, the junior from Walnut Creek and West Valley College.
Cold as ice right there.
He's only averaging 7 points per game this season, and a giant moment right here to try and push this game to 3. No timeouts for Fullerton. They're going to have to move quick. Davis hits. 93 to 93.4 to go. Josh Ward has it, and he got fouled.
That's 3. Should be 3.
That's the old Chris Paul move where you anticipate the foul and you throw it up, and they're going to call it on the floor, so it'll be 2 free throws. You missed. You got to miss the second intentionally.
That's 2 seconds left.
You got to miss the second intentionally. So. You don't.
You got to make.
You think you bank on the steal or a quick foul, and maybe you have no timeouts left.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Because even if you get the stop, even if they go and you foul them, you still have a full court to go.
I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
They're not being retained. Here's Josh Ward. Seven points for Ward tonight, a quiet evening, just 3 for 9 from the field and now 0 for 1 from the line. Caden Ward into the game.
19 for 27 from the free throw line.
And yeah, you think about, actually 19 for 28 now.
Excuse me.
When you think about 9 missed free throws in this game, and how is the one the coaching staff sends out there when they don't want to get teed up. So, an interesting spot. So Josh Ward missed the free throw and the timeout was called. Here's the second one. They told him to make it.
Okay. Hey, steal?
Got to steal and score.
Listen, I've seen some weird finishes here.
Let's see if we get a weird one here.
Tarlatch
in, ball tipped away, and a foul is called.
Are we sure?
Well,
or was it just out of bounds?
No, a foul was called.
Okay. Jefferson
De La Cruz Monegro picking up his 3rd foul. So these free throws will be shot by Caden Ward. No Fullerton timeout, so Diedrich is going to bring his team over, and I guess both teams are going to discuss.
Well, I mean, like, they don't need to put people out there because it's shooting 2.
But the free throw shooter, I guess officially there's a timeout.
I mean, unless somebody must have called a timeout.
There was no indication that a timeout was called, but I guess we're going to have an arbitrary stoppage. Caden Ward heads to the line. Fullerton back at home. They have 3 games on the road after Bethesda next week. They go to Denver, to Oklahoma State, to SMU. 2 gauntlet games in Denver, which is never an easy game.
Right.
And then back at home for the new year. We'll open up against Santa Barbara and Irvine.
Wonderful.
Looking forward to 2026.
Oh, can't wait.
Dwight Schrute is staring down the eye sockets
ask for a miss here
of Caden Ward. Ye ask and ye shall receive.
Now you got to wonder, what is, you know what, yeah, miss it.
Make or miss, Fullerton has 3/4 court heave nonetheless.
Hey, listen.
So we'll see if Caden Ward can put this one through. 93-91, he does.
Be composed, guys.
Williams in, Ward, a half-court heave for the tie!
Oh!
And that'll do it, 94-91. Cal Poly watched an 18-point lead